What's up, y'all? My bad. I'm making bets for my phone right now. Hey, y'all know what's up, man. It's J Money, jamming with J Money, man. That's my guy Jordan Sharp. That's my guy Teddy Covers. I think Junior might be out today, man, but y'all know he'll be back today. He do it with me 6 days a week, so y'all know he'll definitely be back. Just a little technical difficulties, man. We definitely had to, be a little better today, man, than yesterday. But it's everything going good, so far. We're gonna try to get to some money, but y'all make sure y'all go and check out the poker tournament. Rafa, can you roll the video for us?
What's going on, guys? Lee Martin here to present to you UWager's third annual $1,000 Bounty Free Roll Poker Showdown with SBR. The poker tournament will be held on March 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and will be broadcasted live over here at SBR headquarters. If you do not want to play in the tournament, but want to just sit back and watch the event from the comfort of your own home, then you can watch all the hot action on SBR's YouTube channel at SBR Sports. If you do want to participate in the tournament and want a chance to win some extra cash for March Madness, then simply sign up for the tournament via sbrvideo.com/poker. You must have an active UWager account in order to participate in the tournament. So, if you do not have a UWager account, do not worry. Signing up is very simple, and we have everything you need in order to sign up. Just head over to sbrvideo.com/poker. Click Join Now, fill out the information boxes, then wait until March 10th to register into the event. Registration for the tournament will begin at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 hours before the event commences. Registration is free, with a $1,000 prize that is up for grabs, and that is not the only prize to offer. There will be a $100 bounty on the heads of each of our 6 key personalities. The SBR personalities participating in the tournament are yours truly, everyone's favorite man Flash, Donnie Rightside, and Sports Keg CEO Jason Paglia. There will also be 2 members of the UWager family joining us in-house at SBR headquarters. So take your chances by joining us March 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and try to knock us all out to win $1,000 or more. Again, if you want to participate in the UWager $1,000 Bounty Free Roll Poker Tournament with SBR, then head over to sbrvideo.com/poker and join now. Registration to the tournament is free, so why not join in on all the action and play for a chance to win $1,000 or more? Be sure to stay tuned to SBR's Twitter page at SBR Sports Picks for all updates regarding the event. Also, be sure to subscribe to SBR's YouTube channel at SBR Sports to receive all content updates. It's going to be a very fun and intense night on March 10th, so I hope to see you guys then.
Bro, y'all tripping in the chat, man. This guy here. Uh, so look, Moro tripping out. So-called, he tripped out, man. Let me see. Well, it was one more. Robert Allen, bro. This guy. I gotta put the shades on, man. What's up, Teddy? Everything good with you? This guy here.
Yeah, everything's fine, but I broke my glasses last night, so I'm stuck in shades. Sorry I'm wearing these guys, but otherwise I'm blind as a bat. I can't even see the screen in front of me. So we'll put the shades on for today. Hopefully I'll have them fixed by tomorrow. It might be a day or two. But yeah, I snapped them right in half last night. So otherwise I'm in trouble. You guys don't need this. You know, for you guys, the shades are all looks. You know, I need them.
We're doing it in solidarity, Teddy.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Y'all know sometimes I had to put the shades on, you know what I'm saying? Hey, be having too much. They tell me I be having too much fun, but hey, I had double the fun this morning, man. So hey, yeah, I be having to put the shades on sometimes, man. But y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know it's all about the picks, man. It's all about the picks. What's up, Jordan? Everything good with you? Yeah, my guy, I told he said he gonna go put the Pacers shades on. Hey, Pacers boys got the cheddar yesterday. What's up, Jordan? Everything cool with you?
Yeah, that's the second reason I got sunglasses on, because I definitely jumped on them with you guys, and that was a little bit of sweat. I thought they had that in the bag there. Of course, in true Pacers fashion, they just got to make us sweat a little bit before they get the cover, so that's all right. We appreciate that, and I also hit up some Brogdon and Warren props last night when I saw that Oladipo got surprisingly ruled out, which I made that play like right before he got ruled out, so I was a little pissed off, but we ended up getting the money, so that's all that matters. And so it's a 1-1 day. Won my other prop on Boosie Man last night, but lost the first half over in that Memphis Atlanta game. So another very good day. I'm trying to keep it rolling. I think that's about 5 in a row for me now. So trying to heat this train up. That's why we got the sunglasses on today, because it's getting a little hot in here.
Yeah, hey, let's keep it going, man. Yeah, yesterday was a good day, man. I know once. I mean, like I say, I'm sure you guys said it. I told y'all on the show, man. Shit, when I mean, I was already leaning the Jazz. I'm like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I think this the trifecta spot. I told y'all it was just like the Wizards spot, and then I see Drummond now. I'm like, all right, look, bro. I gotta take it. I got to, bro. If they don't come here to play here, then I just had to take the loss. But I'll put my money down confidently. And for a second, I was like, damn, I can't believe I put my money down confidently on the Jazz. We cashed the first quarter, obviously. Conley thankfully hit that three, so I cashed the first half, and then they came out in the second half. You know what I'm saying? As well, they was down 10, and then they had hit a late three to go up. And then you know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's just no more scoring for the last 46 seconds. So got the cash there with the trifecta with the Jazz, man. And I told you guys on the show that Knicks, man, that was pretty crazy. I mean, and it was great. That's one that makes me feel good that I stayed off of it because, like I was telling my girl yesterday, I said this was a clear wrong side. Like, say if you took the Rockets that was a clear wrong side from the get go. You could tell Harden come out win the tip, he all happy and stuff. And I'm like, all right, maybe the Rockets taking this game serious. No, bro. No. Then you look up, your boys down 15 with the boys, you know what I'm saying? And they never could come back from there. Tried to make it go for it. And without all that, they got out rebounded by like 30 rebounds, if I'm not mistaken, like 63 to 31, something like that. Was something terrible. And they still had a chance to win the game. That's how terrible the Knicks are. But still, the Rockets laying 10 and a half, 11 there. No, man, that was just terrible. The Blazers, man, them boys smacked the so we know that they sacked Gordon. I probably think, oh, we could still beat the Blazers. Well, no, you boys took that L, gave up 130 to man, the Magic. Them boys been going overs. Lately, I think that's what 7 straight games they didn't win over now. But we got the Grizzlies. This Grizzlies just smacked the Hawks yesterday, man. I actually was thinking I was leaning the Hawks there. I was like, damn, I think the Hawks could get it done. Let down for the Grizzlies. I mean, I know the Hawks started like 9-2, and then, you know what I'm saying, they ended up losing the first quarter. I'm like, man, you can't lose that lead like that. Then first half was pretty close. Then the second half, man, I don't know what the hell. I don't know, man. It's them. I don't know what happened there. Took the L with the Bucks, man. I had a little personal parlay, man. It would have been 2,100. I needed that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that would have been nice. Go get that 21. The Bucks screwed me off though, man. Of course, when I take them, it's like when I bet the best teams, man. They don't show 89 points versus. But hey, it was a back to back, man. The Mavs, we told you on the show, that was a terrible spot for them. And then the Pacers, yeah, they didn't get it done, man. I was watching. They could not stop Sabonis. The Spurs, they went to him 4 straight times, and we wasn't getting no calls either, man. If you was watching that game, bro, they was fouling Sabonis every time, bro. Couldn't barely get a call. And then barely, you know what I'm saying? We barely got a call on one of them when it was a blatant call, man. That was terrible there, man. The Pacers had to beat the refs and the Spurs last night, and we still got the cash, mother. I don't even want to say nothing about it. Them refs was on the Spurs. I don't care what nobody say, man. I'm watching that game. Boys couldn't buy a call. Then DeRozan go and throw up something and fall down. Oh, blow the whistle after he didn't. Nah, bro. Boys out there cheating, man. But anyway, hope they on the Spurs again tonight, man. I hadn't taken them yet. This was something I'm looking at, though. We're going to go get to it today. Spurs versus Hornets, man. They land 3.5. Bellinelli's out. LaMarcus Aldridge is out. Man, they still better than. So, look, Graham is out for the Hornets. Teddy, what, you taking the Hornets here? You like the Hornets tonight, the home dog here?
No. It'd be Spurs or pass. Look, there's Devontae Graham has missed one game for Charlotte this season. Only one. And they lost by 39. All right, they were non-competitive in defeat. You talk about a guy, again, Devontae Graham is not a household name. He's not a let's significantly move the market. He's Charlotte's most important player. You know, he leads them in points. He leads them in assists. He runs the offense. I mean, I know the Rozier can do it. But that's a loss to me that matters. Spurs are fine in these type of spots. And my number doesn't allow me to take San Antonio. My number came here, Spurs -1, and it's 3.5 right now. So it's a little bit high, but I don't want Charlotte in this spot. San Antonio is a better team. And again, so I had a play on the Hawks yesterday, right? I had my money on Atlanta, and about 5 minutes into that game, you said they got up to that lead, and then Memphis just ran them out. And 5 minutes into that game, I'm like, I just bet an Eastern Conference lottery team against a Western Conference playoff team, and I'm laying points. That's dumb. That was just dumb. So here's an Eastern Conference lottery team against a Western Conference playoff contender. You're not laying points, but there's still, I think, a little bit of a class difference between these two teams. Spurs are pass for me.
Exactly. Yeah, I feel the exact same way, man. And honestly, I might get there with the Spurs. I might put a little something on them. I still think they can smack it. I mean, because I'm looking at the roster. You always got to look at the roster. So okay, Bellinelli's out. Oh, okay, cool. LaMarcus already. So we knew that already. LaMarcus already. The line can't move back down from there. And then so it didn't really move much because they know that the boys can still get it done out there. You still got players, Lonnie Walker. You know what I'm saying? You got Forbes. I mean, DeJounte Murray. Like I say, Rozier would have to go off to have a major game, in my opinion, or PJ Washington. Somebody would have to literally go off, and you'd be betting on somebody going bunkers for the Hornets. Other than Graham, you missing him. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be tough for them boys, man. Spurs, they want to come in here, they can win it. I don't know. Lately, it's kind of like they're trying to tank or something, man. I don't know what's up with the Spurs trying to lose it late in the games, man. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It wouldn't be a super confident play. I'll tell you guys a super confident play. Or you guys know. Jordan, what you think on this one, my brother?
It's a tough one for me. I'm probably going to pass. It's easily my least favorite game of the card, so I'll be brief. But yeah, without Devontae Graham, Charlotte and Malik Monk getting suspended, they have absolutely zero ball handling outside of Terry Rozier. And Terry Rozier is not exactly the type of guy that's going to pull up after dancing around the three-point line like some of these guys are. He's much more of a downhill type of guard. And so they're just without a ton of shooting right now, even against a tired San Antonio team that's missing one of their best players and their important bench big and Bellinelli, who's kind of that veteran leader on that team from the bench. He doesn't really play a lot, but I'm sure he still matters a little bit. They could still come in here and wax him up, but I'm not gonna get into the business like Teddy was talking about, laying points here with a bad team against another bad team on the road in an interconference game. It's just a little bit more attractive spots on the slate at times here, so I think this is probably one easy one to stay away from.
Exactly. And my thing was I was liking Spurs early, but the Hornets been good early as well. But without Graham, we'll see. We'll see. So, I mean, it's a lot of conflicting things here. Y'all know me, man. I put my money down. I really like to be like, we finna hit this shit. That's how I like to. That's how it don't always work, man. I mean, because we get to this Pelicans game. I mean, the other day versus Lakers, I had the Pelicans already. Even with thinking AD gonna be in there, then he ruled out. I'm really like, okay, boom, we finna get this year. It don't always happen, man. Nothing's guaranteed, bro. It wasn't lost 4 straight times to the Lakers, man. But we gotta talk about this. So we gotta talk about the Nets game, man. Nets and Celtics. Tatum out, man, and I don't want that just solely to drive me to take the Nets, but that's a huge deal. Kemba coming back, Marcus Smart. And I thought Marcus Smart might be out as well, man. It's a little tricky game. I mean, obviously they still got the guns. I mean, Jaylen Brown, they can still come in here and shut down LeVert and Dinwiddie, and then then the Nets don't even get 90. I could definitely see it. What you thinking, Teddy, on this spot? You think the Nets got some value here without Tatum? Tatum's been. He needs to get drug tested the way he been playing lately. I've been watching. Hey, that boy, been balling, boy. Mom mentality for real, Teddy.
Yeah, I mean, he's been as good as any player in the league for the last month. I mean, literally, Giannis or Harden or anybody, Westbrook. I mean, LeBron, it doesn't matter. Tatum has to be mentioned in the same breath as those guys. And without him, it's a huge loss for Boston. I put +9 in my pocket. Unfortunately, that's gone. At +7, I wouldn't nearly recommend it in the same way. But +9 to me was a buy price, especially given the quotes from the Nets. I understand that Boston's coming off a hard-fought loss to Houston. But the Nets are in a little bit of a post-break slump. And they rallied from, 14 down to make it close against Miami in their last game. And the quotes coming out of the locker room was, we can't just make it close. We got to beat somebody. We need that level of confidence. I'm expecting the Nets to bring their A game tonight. And that may be good enough to hang around for a long, long time in this one. So, again, Nets are in pocket at 9. At 7, I can only lean. I would not bet it 2 points off the best of the number. I don't bet anything 2 points off the best of the number.
Right. Yeah, and it is tough, man. It's tough. My thing is, the way I'm looking at it is, Is Tatum worth how many points is Tatum worth? The way he's been balling right now. I mean, obviously Kim will come back, and I don't care what nobody say, man. I'm a hooper. I don't if you sit out 3 to 4 games, man. You have been playing no basketball activities. Period, man. You're gonna be a little rusty. You've been eating, getting a little fat, all that, man. You know what I'm saying? A little extra activity, all that. You know what I'm saying? I know, but I don't know, man. I'm leaning the Nets as well, Jordan. What you thinking here?
The only thing I would caution you, I think, and this is what's probably, when I was looking at this game, one of the biggest things that stuck out to me is just lately, when Kyrie went down, we kind of thought, okay, Brooklyn's going to slow down. They're going to ramp that defense back up like they were at the beginning of the year. And they have slowed down, but the defense has just not been there. And over their last 5 games, they've played 4 lottery teams, and they've still given up over 114 points per 100 possessions, and that's in the bottom third of the league between all teams in the last 5 games. Like I could see the Tatum injury kind of pushing things over the top for sure, because he has been extremely important, and the Kimba things, Kimba coming back could throw things off even more tonight. So not only are you without your best player, you're kind of trying to integrate a player back in the lineup who's been off for a week or two. So I get the theory of why you'd fade Brooklyn. I just don't know if I can trust them. Like, especially like Teddy said, now that the bargain is gone with the Tatum news, now that he's been pretty much ruled out, if not officially yet, it's just I really can't get into trusting the Nets here, and I know that is probably the sharp side of this, but I don't know if I'm going to get there at this point, especially now, even though it's moving now. I'm seeing some 6.5s out there now, so apparently like people can still kind of like the Nets here, but it may be a little bit of overconfidence there, I think.
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Tatum being out is big, man. It is.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah.
We'll see.
And,
We'll see what
it's
going
definitely
on.
worth
I want
noting
to see what's going on.
that,
It's always be some shit going on while we're doing the show. Always something usually happen, man. Let's get to this Pelicans versus Timberwolves spot, man. Man, I'll let you guys take it. I don't have nothing on it. I tell you that right now, Jordan. What you think? What you got, Jordan? First half over, Jordan. I already know it. Come on, tell me something.
With a total creeping upwards of 250 points, no, probably not going to be betting any overs on this game. I to be honest, today's slate's so weird because there's 8 games, but there's 3 that have double-digit spreads, this being one of them, and then there's 3 that have road favorites. And it's just not really a ton to get excited about in some of these instances this late in the season when you're really looking at kind of a crapshoot on some of these. This one, though, I mean, we talk about fading the Timberwolves all the time. I mean, I'm not going to fault anybody for continuing to kind of buy low in an instance with this Pelicans team, but it's almost gone. Like 11.5 seems like a pretty true price on this one. It seems like where the market's settled here. So it's just another one of those where the total's too high, the spread's too high. It's just another game where I'm very disinterested for it tonight. That's for sure. It might be fun to watch. I mean, you're going to see a ton of fast breaks and dunks and really bad defense. So if you like fantasy sports tonight, this is your game, but not for betting tonight for me. That's for sure.
What you thinking about the total on here, Jordan? Real quick, what you think on the total if you had a lean? Free play.
If you want to bet the over, I think the first half is where you got to lean. I mean, like the full game is just way too many points right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this one start ticking downward at some point because I mean, like the both teams are going to play fast, yeah, but the Wolves' offense has been very streaky lately, and I can't get behind it right now. I mean, it's D'Angelo Russell. If he goes for 40 tonight, yeah, the over is probably going to hit. But I mean, if he's held in check somewhat by Lonzo Ball and Drew Holiday and company, I can't see the Wolves' offense being consistently, dropping 30 some odd points per quarter. It's very, very, very much a thing I'm going to probably stay away from tonight just for that fact.
Got you. Teddy, what's your look on this game, brother?
Just real quick, I forgot to mention a point on with the Celtics. Kemba's going to be on minutes restriction tonight and moving forward. So he's not going to get 30, 35 minutes. Kemba's minutes are going to be relatively limited. I think that, too, factored into some of the Brooklyn money. So the crazy thing about New Orleans is that they haven't even hit 10 three-pointers in any of their last 3 games. They've been ice cold from three-point range, and they're still scoring crazy points. Look, this is a game that's going to be played at a ridiculous pace without a lick of defense for either side. 247.5, yeah, that's an insane number. All right. The only thing I can do with this game is bet it over the total. All right. Again, New Orleans hadn't even been hitting threes. Now they're playing a team that doesn't play any defense, doesn't have defensive rotations. I mean, there's a lot of Olay defense from the T-Wolves. At the same time, I'm with you on the concept for Minnesota. But all they're literally they got 4 guys standing on the perimeter and they're whipping the ball around between them. They're jacking up. What are they going to put up? 53s tonight? This is the type of game where the two teams can combine to hit 35, 43 pointers. I wouldn't bet the under with your money. I think this one gets up and over the total.
Teddy, I gotta hear what you got. What you got in your pocket? I want to hear it.
247.5 in pocket.
Got you, man.
Well,
I
got that from Malinsky. Malinsky used to say that back in the day. I mean, that's like 20 years ago when I kind of stole that from him. He's passed now, so I guess you got it too. Well, how come that makes you laugh so much?
No, it's just fun. No, it's not laughing at you. It's just one of the things like people in the chat say, you know what I'm saying? They say it too. It just makes you laugh. Like I say, you even calls me saying it got in my pocket. You got people saying get to the window. I hadn't got there to the window with it yet. You got people saying all type of stuff, man. So I just think it's funny. But like I say, you have me saying it too. So it ain't like I'm hating on you or nothing. But hey, I get stuff from Jordan, from Junior. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all crack me up, man. Like I don't really hang around just a little bit about me. I don't really hang around a whole lot of people. So coming on here doing the show, a lot of times, other than my girlfriend, I don't really talk to anybody else, really. You know what I'm saying? In the day, I'm a loner. I stay in the house. I'll have my fun when the NBA season over, but other than that, I stay in the house. I go to the spots there. I bet it. Other than that, I'm at the hell. Like yesterday, my phone was dead. It went dead. My girlfriend was looking all over. I'm like, man, you know where I'm at. I'm at the spots, and then I'm headed right back to the bed. Yeah, I didn't have my phone charger, man. I didn't have my car charger, but yeah, man, I don't really do too much. So y'all pretty much I ain't gonna say my only friends. I know people and stuff, but I just don't really go anywhere. Right now, it's just go time right now. It's just that simple. That brings me to this Clippers versus OKC game, man. And a revenge game, Jay was you know what I'm saying, was trying to come out the shell here. He was. I got a crazy. I don't like that OKC Denver lost by a 50 piece last game. I really don't like that. I mean, because the Clippers have been a smash, but I don't like the way they played in the last game. I don't care what nobody says. They should have smashed the 76ers there, especially with Josh Richardson out in the second half of that game. But Gallinari coming back for OKC back at the house. They don't play, but they actually play better on the road. But like I said, they coming off of damn near their worst loss in history. That's always tough. The Clippers have revenge here on Paul George. And then I want to see, is everybody going to play? Because obviously there's no back-to-back or anything. But Leonard been playing all these games. Shit, is he going to sit one of these? Just got a crazy little feeling about this one, man. But I do think the Clippers should smash good. They've been getting their revenge on all these teams that beat them early in the year. They've been getting revenge on everybody, knocking out everybody. So this is another revenge spot. They didn't lost to OKC, man. It's another one of those road favorites, though, Jordan was talking about. I lean the Clippers. I like the Clippers, not super strong because OKC could be coming back, but I mean, part of it could be them reverting back, you know what I'm saying, reverting to what they actually should be, in my opinion. You got Dort out there, even though he's been balling, he's starting to, you know what I'm saying, come back down to reality. Obviously, when these players that come out that's playing for contracts and stuff, they play real good at first, and then teams get film on them and stuff, and they don't start playing as well. Teddy, what you think? We taking the Clippers here? We've been riding them, and they look pedestrian in the last game. A little revenge spot here. What you think, Teddy?
So it's Clippers or pass. I passed. Clippers are a one-way team right now. This is a team that underachieved in many ways through the first 50 games of the campaign. It's understandable. They completely remade the roster, and everybody on the Clips dealt with injuries, including both superstars, where Kawhi missed a bunch of games and Paul George missed a bunch of games. Now everybody's healthy, the rotation's set, and the Clips are absolutely bet on. They're as good as any team in the NBA. I'm not betting against OKC today, not off the loss they had. It's one thing to lose. It's another thing to lose by 50 and have your worst game of the year. I got the Thunder 8-0 off a double-digit loss in their last 8 tries against the spread. I believe 8-0 straight up in those games. This is a prideful team coming off a very bad loss, and I'm not going to step in front of that. And again, my number came out shorter than this. My number came out with the Clips in the -1 to -2 range. So this is a little bit high for me to lay, especially given the spot for OKC. So it's a pass for me. I'm not going to get involved.
Yeah, and it's crazy because as big as the spot is for OKC, I still think put like this: the Clippers are the better team, man, and they are laying points here. I mean, OKC, they'll always get up to play against Paul George and Russell Westbrook. They'll always, you know what I'm saying, the crowd be going wild, but I'm not sure if they have enough to do it here. We'll see. They'll have to bring their stellar defense here, OKC, in my opinion, because if they bring like an average offense or CP3, have to turn back the years, in my opinion, for them to keep it close. Because if not, we know when the Clippers, when it gets to their bench, man, I mean, come on, man. These guys on the bench, bro, that could be starting for, I'm dead serious, would be starting like max contracts for other teams, bro. I'm dead serious. So we'll see if the Clippers come to play here. I think they'll get their revenge, but it obviously that lose by 47 is pretty tough, Jordan. It is, bro. You know what I'm saying? You coming off of damn near 50-point loss, bro. You got your ass waxed. That's tough, Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Not you, OKC. But what you think about this one, Jordan?
Yeah, no doubt. This game I think would be one of those road favorites where I'd get excited about the Clippers, like you guys said, if there wasn't that wild card of OKC coming out here, with their teeth gritted and ready to play tonight. Which, I mean, I don't think there's any question that's going to happen. The thing is, though, I mean, like, Jay, you mentioned something I keep reminding myself about this Thunder team. It's that they have overachieved for so long, and like their last 8 to 10 games, they have just not looked that good, especially on the defensive end at times. Their offense has been what's really been carrying them to get to some of these wins and covers lately. It has not been their defense. And if they don't bring the defense tonight against Clippers, they're going to drop about 120 points on these guys tonight. Because, I mean, if they continue to give up, 112, 113 points per 100 possessions, against an offense that even on the road is very good and has been locked in lately. I think the only reason that they didn't get the cover in their last game just because that was that early start. It was a weird game. But those other 3 wins in their streak here recently have been very convincing. It would not surprise me to see that again tonight. So lean Clippers, like the first half more than the full game. But I have not gotten there yet, in the words of Teddy here. Also, real quick, I'm kind of sad Teddy talking about getting to the window and in my pocket and stuff. And I'm sitting here, like, man, I do all this stuff on my phone. All these things are going to die now with the new age of sports betting here. But I might have to take a trip down to the off track betting sites downtown here just to get a couple tickets in my pocket for tonight here, just so I can say it later.
Yeah, the way I go in bed, I gotta do the tickets, man. I mean, obviously I got it online too, but I found that, I mean, with online, I'm gonna tell you something about me just real quick. I ain't gonna get into it too much, but I found online it's a little bit too easy. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a little bit too. Yeah. I like having to go and focus on my shit. Like, you know what? Real money, because when you got the feel of real money, you going to bet that real money. You know what I'm saying? You really don't like to lose the real money when it's just a number. I don't know. Me personally, a number is just a little different, man. You cause yourself, I don't know, maybe bet a little different or a little bit more on this, or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe do a little money line parlay or something. Don't get me wrong, money line parlays be hidden, but something like yesterday, I know a lot of people lost with a money line parlay with the Mavs. I know somebody had something with the Rockets on there. I know you did, because if I had a money line parlay, I would have had to tie it in there too, man. But I didn't, though, yesterday. Sometimes you just got to be smart, but I just had to say that, man. But yeah, I like getting to the window, putting tickets in my pocket, and I like going to, not putting the tickets in my pocket, I like going to cash the tickets.
Yeah, right.
That's the motherfucker. That's it right there. Cash money, babe. But leaning the Clippers, I won't be going super duper large on it though. I gotta put something on it though, because I still think they didn't lost to them last time. They gonna want to come in here. They come in and show everybody, look here. You dig what I'm saying? And they just have to win by 4. It ain't too much. It could come down to the wire, but it's either OKC win or Clippers get this one by 7 or 8, in my opinion. Let's get so Warriors and Nuggets, man. It's a high spread. The Warriors are just absolutely. You pick your spots, man. You fade them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if the Nuggets probably wouldn't even take them this serious, man. They could win by 30 or 40 on accident, but the Nuggets just ain't that type of team that can win by 30 or 40 on accident. They really had to come in there to play, and they don't always do that, man. And I don't know. I don't have nothing on this one, Jordan. Did you have some on this one? What you thinking? The over open at 216 to have, and I got Jordan. You got to be the totals guy, because me and Teddy, we never talk about total. I know me this year. The totals are more volatile than any. You know what I'm saying? Any other times. Jordan, you like the over here? It's getting steamed up.
Yeah, I mean, if you're thinking along the lines that the Nuggets are going to come out here and win this game by the end of the second quarter, then yeah, the over has to be in your mind tonight. It's not something I've gotten into just yet because it's once again that double-digit spread. I kind of just passed this game over, but this is the one thing I'm worried about, and it's something you just mentioned, so I'm glad you mentioned it. The Nuggets you can't really guarantee in this current stretch of their schedule where they're playing the Warriors tonight, Charlotte on the road on Thursday, and then they go to Cleveland on Saturday. This is such an unpredictable part of their season because they could really use this time to kind of get some of their guys a little bit of rest and not take these games so seriously because they're going to win them all pretty easily, even these two road games upcoming. So, I mean, it's just, on the first game of that night, even though they are at home tonight, which I mean, is a big factor. They're not going to rest anybody tonight, I don't think, at home. They do it on the road if they're going to do it. So, I mean, a little prelude to later in the week show, but also I can't really trust it tonight, though. The last time these two teams did get together, though, obviously the score was like huge. What was it? 134 to 131 early in this year. So, yeah, if you're on the over, I mean, go for it. I just don't think I'm going to be on it tonight.
Got you. Teddy, what you thinking? Fade the Warriors here? You think the Warriors have some value here versus the Nuggets? Nuggets gonna look past them, Teddy? What you got?
Oh, it's the easiest pass on the board. Side total. I mean, I have absolutely nothing for this. We don't trust Denver laying points, okay? We don't.
Yeah.
I mean, they've shown us again and again that when they step down in class, that the intensity isn't there. And what Jordan was saying about the stretch right here, where a Nuggets team that hasn't been healthy together all year, and now they are. This is about Mike Malone getting guys minutes in different spots and working out some rotations. It's not about pedal to the metal, let's throttle this team. And the Warriors are what they are, they are the worst team in the NBA. I don't know what's going to change with Curry on the floor. Be interesting to see if they show something down the stretch. But from a defensive standpoint, I mean, Golden State is hopeless. And offensively, they're, when their shots are hitting, they cover spreads. And when they're not, they get bombed. If I'm playing a total, yeah, over would be the way I would look in this one. But it's not a game I'm even close to getting involved in.
Yeah, you said something there. And no, not me. You're exactly right. Another one from Teddy. If I'm playing, I'm laying. That's another one. Yeah, no, for real. You're right on that one. Man, let's get to this next game. Enough all that laughing and playing and shit, man. It's ready to get to some money. Sorry, man, if y'all got kids and stuff around, man, y'all might have to put the headphones in. Sometimes I get a little bit excited about this. The money gets me. So I couldn't even sleep at night. I couldn't even sleep last night, man. It be like this sometimes, but just been thinking about this play, man. Been thinking about it, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited. The Raptors versus Suns, man. What's up with the Suns, bro? They just lost. So they lost to the Pistons in a spot, and even where I thought that the Suns should have smashed there. No, you favored by 9 at the house. You lose to the Pistons there. I mean, they had Derrick Rose, or it didn't matter, man. They shouldn't have lost that game. But this last game, no, bro, versus the Warriors that dressed 8 players, if I'm not mistaken, on the back-to-back as well. I mean, come on, bro. And it was 115 to 99. They got up by 18 points in the first quarter. 18. I'm thinking, oh, okay, maybe Suns are back. No, they get outscored, man. These boys are. I'm sorry, the Suns, and I hope they came to play versus the Clippers in that first quarter. You know what I'm saying? We could see that from the Suns, but you even saw that when the Clippers said, you know what, it's time to play some defense, ready to go and smack y'all. They could do it at any point, man. I like the Raptors tonight, man. And my local bookie, he's hanging the 5.5. That's how much he, you know what I'm saying, gonna bump it up. He's like, nah, this, you know what I'm saying. He hanging 5.5. It's 4.5 everywhere. He could have got four this morning. The Dinos, man. I like the Dinos. I think that so both of them on 3-game losing streaks. We know which one of them the better team, man. They better not come in here bullshitting around. If they don't, they finna smack them up. And you talk about a get right game, and you talk about something else I got from Teddy, a circle the wagon spot. Teddy, what you got in your pocket?
I got Toronto in pocket. It's the most obvious spot on the board. Now, there is one concern here, and I'm legitimately concerned about it. All right. I'm concerned about the fact that we're not going to have Ibaka or Gasol, and that Ayton's been a monster, and that's a matchup that Phoenix, in theory, could exploit. And that's why Toronto's on a 3-game losing streak, because they couldn't stop the low post scoring in any of their last couple of contests. But I don't like paying for home court advantages where there is no home court advantage. All right. And Phoenix is at or near the top of that list. Minnesota, Golden State. A lot of the bottom feeders don't really have. You're paying for a home court that doesn't matter. And Toronto off 3 straight losses. Again, you have a championship contender against a lottery team. And, I laid 4.5. I laid less than 5 in this, in a spot where the championship contender is interested. So even with the concerns about Ibaka and Gasol missing in the front court and the chance, and again, you want to hedge, maybe you play Toronto game and you get an Ayton prop, some over on Ayton. And I think that it's hard for me to picture a scenario in which Phoenix is able to hang tough without a monster game from their big man. So at least if the one side goes south, you'll have the other side to work for you, have the Ayton prop to work for you. But Toronto minus 4.5 in my pocket.
And you know what? I hadn't seen Ibaka and Van Fleet ruled out. I hadn't seen it. They still questionable game time decision. What I say, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that honestly, it might go down. That somebody might go and put some money. I think it'll go down a little bit if they ruled out. Y'all know how the NBA works, man. If both of those guys, and I think one of them are playing, I think this is a circle wagon spot, all hands on deck spot. Both of y'all done lost 3 in a row. The teams that the Raptors done lost, just go and look at it. Y'all, man, go and check the write-up, bro. You could have got on this early this morning. I put it, you know what I'm saying? It's on SBR video SBRvideo.com/NBA. Go check the write-ups, man. And I had to do a different game. I said, no, I'm doing this. I lost the last couple of write-ups. I'm doing the Raptors on this write-up, and I like them. And I want you guys to ride with me, man. Nothing's guaranteed, but that's my play of the day. It is. It's my smacker play of the day. Jordan, tell me something. What you think, Jordan? You look at the matchups here, Jordan. What you think? Teddy, Jordan, we got to let you go. What you got, Jordan?
You guys said it pretty much all elegantly, but I will also say that I got a little bit of Raptors in my pocket as well, just simply because I got the 4 and it's already going up to 4.5 and 5, and also because this is an easy get right spot for them. The Phoenix Suns have not looked at all right without Kelly Oubre. And like Jay said, I think there's a chance that either one or both of Fred VanVleet and Ibaka play tonight. It seems like it. They got real questionable last night. I think an injury report just came out. I'm assuming they're still questionable, but we'll see if anything changes between now and 5-ish tonight when the last injury report becomes official. But yeah, the Raptors are, if they get those 2 guys back, this line's going to skyrocket. Probably it's already been ticking in that direction. So it seems to be moving in the direction that suggests that either or one or both of those guys have a chance to play tonight. And Teddy, I will agree with him that Ayton's been playing extremely well, and he could present a problem obviously if Ibaka does not play tonight for the Raptors. But I think the way the Suns have been playing defense lately, Toronto can easily come in here and score at will if they're completely healthy tonight. They have way too many mismatch problems, starting with Pascal Siakam. Without Kelly Oubre to check him, there's nobody on the Suns that's going to guard him. He's the guy I'd be looking at a prop tonight, to be honest, if there's one guy on this game that I'd be interested in. But either way, yeah, it's Raptors for me, easy. And I don't know what we are when all 3 of us or 4 of us agree on the same play, but I think we've made money for everybody if that's the case, and it's absolutely the case tonight for the Raptors.
Boy, Jordan couldn't have said it better, man. He mentioned Oubre. He mentioned all of us being on the you know what I'm saying, on the same side. He mentioned so Pascal Siakam went 6 for 21 the last game. He said, I gotta be better. As one of the best players in this league, all right, I ain't gonna be vulgar. I gotta be better. And I will be, and we will be. We can't have games like that. It's what he said. Y'all go check the write-up, man. Man, we better cash this, bro. This is get right. So you got a good team versus a bad team in a get right spot. What did we do in the last couple of days, man? With the Jazz and the Wizards. And it's on the road. It's a road favorite. But sometimes they're favored for a reason. The Suns, the boys, and lost to much worse teams, in my opinion, man. And have shown no fight, in my opinion. No fight. You didn't show no fight there in this. I had to watch that game because I thought the Suns were going to come back. They showed no fight in that second half versus the Warriors. What you think the Raptors trying to come out? Nobody did stop Pascal. Like, man, look, Spicy P, do what you do, Teddy. What you want to say something else about it? For we got 2 more games in 5 minutes. What you got, Teddy?
Oh no, I was
do you
just
have anything
talking about
do you have anything on the last 2
coming
games?
off a real bad game. And Jordan already mentioned it. So all good. Yes. And I like Siakam coming off a bad game.
Yeah, Jordan hit that shit right on the nose. I don't have no Lakers and 76ers. It look like, honestly, it looked like that could be a little sneaky under, man. Y'all know you probably couldn't pay me to take an under right now, but especially the way Shake Milton looked last game. But see, Josh Richardson out once again. It got Simmons, Embiid, and Josh Richardson out. That's tough. That's tough there. We'll see Wizards versus Sac. I don't really have a feel for it. Wizards, they can score, man, but the Kings, they've been balling out as well. Kings got the better defense. They're at the house. I don't have a look for stronger. Not forcing to play on neither one of them. Jordan, did you have a look on either one of these the last few games? And then after that, you can recap them with your plays, brother.
I do not have anything on Philly and the Lakers, although theoretically the Lakers should just destroy them tonight. But Philly, I think a lot of people had that same thought a few days ago against the Clippers, and look what happened. So I wouldn't get too confident in that. This is obviously not an afternoon game in Staples. This is an actual 7 o'clock start local time. But the Washington-Sacramento game is interesting to me. I'd lean over. I don't have a play on it yet, but that was the kind of the other game that I was really considering making a play on, other than that Toronto-Phoenix game and the Clippers and OKC, which I lean Clippers. So I'll just run through it. I lean over in Washington-Sacramento, lean the Clippers, and I got Toronto -4 already locked in, and I am probably going to get there at -2 on the first half in that game as well. Those would be my only two official ones right now.
Exactly. Love it, Jordan. I love it, man. And it was nice and quick. That's not what she said though. I hope she didn't say that. But y'all hit the like button, man. We been trying to bring out some comedy. I know my brother watched the show yesterday. He said, man, y'all funny on the show. We try to bring out some low-key comedy, man. Y'all hit the like button. And y'all know y'all cash the Jazz with me. It was plenty. People told me they got bands with the Jazz here. Say, y'all hit the like button, man. Teddy, recap with the plays, bro. Tell what you got in your pocket. People in the chat. You got them. It spreads, Teddy. People in the chat said, got them in my pocket, man. They said they got spicy Pete. And I might have to go get some spicy nuggets, just some spicy Pete. What's up, Teddy?
Ooh.
Well, it's really important, man. We appreciate all the likes. We appreciate all the comments. We appreciate all the follows. And we appreciate the fact that you guys take care of our sponsor, sportsbookreview.com. We're on the show because Sportsbook Review allows us to be here. And that means that you're involved in the poker tournament. You're involved with the line service. Again, the free odds all day, every day. That's SBRodds.com. Should be on your open all day, every day, like it is on my screen and on Jay's screen and on everybody else's. I'm worried about the spot for the Lakers tonight, big time. We saw the Clips not be up to face a Sixers team without their, 2 of their 3 best players. That may be the case tonight. And of course, Lakers on deck, Bucks, and then Clippers. It's a flat spot for the home team. Of course, I don't know if I count on Shake Milton draining threes the way he did the other night. Kings, Wizards, lean Sacramento, have not pulled the trigger. I think there's money to be made with Sacramento. The problem is, of course, their offense during crunch time sometimes disappears. Darren Fox has been real good the last couple of days. In pocket for me, I have Brooklyn +9. That's no longer available. I have New Orleans, Minnesota over 247.5. I think that's the highest over I've ever bet over in the NBA in my entire life. And last but not least, I have the Raptors -4.5. So 3 official plays for today.
Got you. And what Teddy say, man, we appreciate y'all were watching. We got 674 live here, man. We need 500 likes, man. We dropping off y'all with bangers, man. You know what I'm saying? With absolute bangers. The Spurs got a couple of guys out, but the ground out is pretty big for the Hornets. I might sprinkle just a little bit on those Spurs, man. Nothing big. That's just the same thing with the Clippers. I'm gonna sprinkle some on it. The Raptors, though, that's it right there. In my opinion, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell y'all sprinkle some on it. That's my play today, though. That's my play today, and I like them. Nothing's guaranteed though, so I always tell you, do not go put your house on nothing. Do not put your whole bankroll on nothing, man. If you do, that's up on you. Don't you lose? Hey, I don't want that. I didn't tell you to do that. In honor of my guy Jimmy the Bag. Y'all know what we're trying to do, man, every single day. We're going to pick up cheddar, going to put down some more, and we're going to go pick up some more again tomorrow. Let's say. Hey, those bookmakers,